sí ipò tí ó yẹ kí ó wà.
Something asked for it.
Ìdí rẹ̀ tí wọn ò fi béèrè.
Mind of God about
Wọn ò ní òye Ọlọ́run tó ní ṣe nípa ìsọjí.
they have
Tí wọ́n bá
mercy of it.
wọ́n á ti máa pòǹgbẹ fún.
They will have been asking for it.
Wọ́n á ti máa béèrè fún.
They will have been praying for it.
Wọ́n á sì ti máa gbàdúrà fún.
That's why we want to dwell on that topic today.
Ìdí rẹ̀ nìyí tá a fi dúró lórí àkòrí yìí lónìí.
What revival means.
Ohun tí ìsọjí túmọ̀ sí.
But for us to understand it,
Fún wa láti ní òye.
revival is not.
Ohun tí ìsọjí kò jẹ́.
What revival is not.
Ó jẹ́.
Because revival is not,
Nítorí tí a bá ní òye ohun tí ìsọjí kò jẹ́.
you will not understand what revival is.
A ní mọ ìtumọ̀ ohun tí ìsọjí jẹ́.
What revival is not.
Ohun tí ìsọjí kò jẹ́.
Number 2,
Èkejì.
what revival means.
Ohun tí ìsọjí túmọ̀ sí.
What revival means.
Ohun tí ìsọjí túmọ̀ sí.
And number 3 things
Ìkókó kẹta.
is what must accompany revival.
Ohun tí ìsọjí.
Look at all this.
Mo gbàgbọ́ pé nígbà tí a ó bá fi wo àwọn kókó wọ̀nyí,
Your focus of revival will change.
ìfojúsùn ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa lórí ìsọjí á yí
Your
padà.
understanding of revival will
Òye wa
change.
nípa ìsọjí á yí padà.
Your prayer about revival will change.
Àdúrà wa nípa ìsọjí á yí padà.
Because what you don't know,
Nítorí ohun tí a kò mọ̀,
you will not appreciate.
a ní lè mọ rírì rẹ̀.
And that's why we must have that understanding of revival.
Ìdí rẹ̀ nìyí tí a fi gbọ́
So
ohun
that
tí
we
ìsọjí
will
jẹ́.
appreciate revival better
Kí a lè mọ rírì ìsọjí.
and will be able to ask God for revival.
Kí a sì lè béèrè lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún ìsọjí.
In the book of 18,
Nínú ìwé Ọba kìíní.
1 Kings chapter 19.
Ìwé Ọba kìíní orí ìkọkàndínlógún.
1 Kings chapter 19.
Ìwé ìkọkàndínlógún.
There is there by
Wọ́n wà níbẹ̀ nípa ti Èlíjà.
You know, Elijah was laboring for God.
Èlíjà.
You know, Elijah was laboring for God.
Ẹ mọ̀ wípé Èlíjà ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run.
And he did a lot for the cause of the gospel.
Ó sì ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìyìnrere.
And in his fight for God,
Nínú jí rẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run.
he got to,
Ọmọ rẹ̀ pòrúurú.
and he don't need.
Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run farahàn fún un.
God manifested himself to Elijah.
Ọlọ́run fi ara rẹ̀ hàn fún Èlíjà.
And in the appearance of God,
Nínú ìfarahàn ọ̀rọ̀ Olúwa tọ̀ ọ́ wá, ó sì wí fún un pé kí ni ìwọ ń ṣe níhìn yìí, Èlíjà?
and he said, I am alive to take it away.
Ẹ̀mú rẹ̀ sílẹ̀, wọ́n sì ti mí, a ní èmi nìkan ṣoṣo li ó kù, wọ́n sì ń wá ẹ̀mí mi láti gbà á kúrò.
And he said, Go forth and stand upon the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains, and after the wind an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the air.
Olúwa kọjá, ìjì ńlá àti líle sì fa àwọn òkè ńlá ya, ó sì fọ́ àwọn àpáta túútúú níwájú Olúwa, ṣùgbọ́n Olúwa kò sí ìjì náà. Lẹ́yìn ìjì náà, ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n Olúwa kò sí nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà.
And after the earth fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice.
Àti lẹ́yìn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà, iná, ṣùgbọ́n Olúwa kò sí nínú iná náà. Àti lẹ́yìn iná náà, ohùn kẹ́lẹ́ kékeré.
I don't know if you see what I'm saying in this passage.
Sì kọjá.
And when the Lord is passing,
Nígbà tí Olúwa bá ń kọjá,
you expect to feel the presence of God.
à ń retí kí a ní ìwàláàyè Ọlọ́run.
But there are different signs and strong wind which rend mountains.
Bíbélì sọ fún wa wípé ìmì tútù tó lè fa òkè ya ó farahàn.
Now, when somebody experiences that,
Nígbà tí ènìyàn bá ní ìrírí èyí,
is there any other God than
Ọlọ́run kan tún wà tó ju èyí lọ.
when there is shaking,
Nígbà tí mìmì bá wà,
when there is a strong wind,
nígbà tí ìjì líle bá wà,
when strong wind rend mountain?
nígbà tí ìjì líle bá fa òkè ya,
Is that not enough to convince us?
ǹjẹ́ eléyìí ò tó láti mú òye yé wa?
To convince one yes, God is moving.
Láti mú òye yé wa wípé lóòótọ́ Ọlọ́run rìn.
God said God is not there.
Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run sọ wípé Ọlọ́run kò sí níbẹ̀.
And after that,
Lẹ́yìn èyí,
there was earthquake. ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. There was earthquake.
Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ wà.
And Bible says but God was not in the earthquake.
Ṣùgbọ́n Bíbélì sọ pé Ọlọ́run kò sí nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí.
And after the earthquake,
lẹ́yìn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ńkọ́?
there was fire.
Iná.
But God was not in the fire.
Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run kò sí nínú iná.
That are not revival.
Ǹjẹ́ àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan náà làwa náà ń pè ní ìsọjí tí wọn kì í sì ṣe ìsọjí?
And there are many noise that we have heard that we say, this is revival.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ariwo làwa náà ti gbọ́ tá a sọ pé ìsọjí rèé.
And there are not many things.
A ti pè ní ìsọjí tí wọn kì í ṣe ìsọjí.
Brethren, mountain may move.
Ara ohun kan ni pé ó ń rìn.
May wind may blow.
Ìjì nínú wọn.
Because today many of us have been deceived.
Nítorí ọ̀pọ̀ wa lónìí ni a ti tàn jẹ.
Some people by the power of what they have.
Ọ̀pọ̀ wa nítorí ohun tí wọ́n ní.
Some churches have money.
Ọ̀pọ̀ ìjọ ló ní owó.
And they have money to pull crowd.
Wọ́n sì ní owó láti kó èrò jọ.
They have happen.
Wọ́n ní owó láti mú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀.
But does that say that God is there?
Ṣùgbọ́n ayélujára.
And you begin to see what they roll out every now and then.
A máa rí àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń gbé jáde ní gbogbo ìgbà.
And many of our young people have been deceived.
Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa sì ń gba ìtànjẹ wọn.
Thinking the presence of God is in all those things.
Tí wọ́n rò wípé ìyè Ọlọ́run wà nínú wọn.
I remember many years ago.
Mo rántí láwọn ọ̀pọ̀ ọdún sẹ́yìn.
There were some things that happened.
Àpọ̀ nǹkan ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
People and the man of God, Reverend Edward Adeosubanke, will tell us.
Ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ẹni ọ̀wọ̀ Adéṣọ́bánkẹ́ á sọ fún wa.
He said they are pestilence.
Wọ́n sọ wípé àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn wà.
And do you know something about pestilence?
Ǹjẹ́ a mọ̀ ni yóò wá ṣe?
And today,
lónìí
that
wòlíì kan wà.
he was going about doing miracles.
Tó ń lọ kákàkiri láti ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu.
And arrange miracles.
Ó ń ṣètò iṣẹ́ ìyanu.
And when he hold crusade.
Tí ó bá wá kéde ìsọjí ìta gbangba.
In the crusade hand they will have Holy Communion.
Nínú ìsọjí ìta gbangba ni wọ́n ti máa gba ara Olúwa.
And when they do the Holy Communion.
Tí wọ́n bá jẹ ara Olúwa tán.
People will come with 1,000 to take Holy Communion.
Ara Olúwa yìí jẹ́ ìtó yàtọ̀.
Somebody was sharing her experience with us.
Ẹnìkan sọ fún mi nípa ìrírí rẹ̀.
That she went to that place.
Wípé òun lọ síbẹ̀.
Where they held the Holy Communion.
Níbi tí wọ́n ti gba ara Olúwa yìí.
They got a hall.
Wọ́n ní gbọ̀ngàn kan.
And hall that
wọ́n
they
gba
use.
gbọ̀ngàn kan tí wọ́n lò.
In that hall, by the time you enter.
Nínú gbọ̀ngàn yìí tó bá wọ bẹ̀.
You cannot go out.
O ò lè jáde mọ́.
Because it had bouncer.
Nítorí wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ ogun lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀nà.
So you cannot go out.
O ò lè jáde mọ́.
Definitely you have to pay.
Ó túmọ̀ sí pé wàá sì jẹ níbẹ̀.
And they are going about on radio, on TV. They are making publicity about their activities, about their miracles.
Wọ́n lọ lórí rédíò, wọ́n lọ lórí amóhùnmáwòrán láti polongo ìpàdé wọn.
And each time I see that.
Nígbàkigbà tí n bá rí èyí.
I remember the word of the man of God. Blown them.
Ìjì ti gbá wọn.
And the wind has blown them away.
Ó sì ti gbá wọn lọ.
Today they are nowhere to be found.
Lónìí a ò rí wọn mọ́.
We can't hear about them again.
A tilẹ̀ gbọ́ nípa wọn mọ́.
So brethren, you have to understand what God is saying.
Nítorí náà àwa ará nílò láti ní òye ohun tí Ọlọ́run ń sọ.
What revival is not. Program schedule.
Ìsọjí kì í ṣe ètò ìpàdé.
You see, we have organized this camp now.
A ti pète ìpàgọ́ yìí báyìí.
This camp is get it wrong.
Nítorí náà ẹ má jẹ́ kó dàrú mọ́ wa lójú.
Revival is not a program schedule.
Ìsọjí kì í ṣe ètò ìpàdé tí a ṣe.
Because revival can never be organized.
Nítorí pé a lè ṣètò ìsọjí.
We are only doing this to sensitize us.
A kàn ń sọ eléyìí láti mú wa láti wà láàyè ni.
It's only to bring us to the sense of revival.
À ń ṣe eléyìí láti mú wa ní òye ìsọjí ni.
It's God that brings revival.
Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mú ìsọjí wá.
So revival is not a program.
Ìsọjí kì í ṣe ètò ìpàdé.
You may have any service in your church.
A lè ní ìsìn yòówù kó.
What we really call revival.
Ohun tí a pè ìsọjí gan.
About the manifestation of God.
Òun ni ìwàláàyè Ọlọ́run.
Is God manifesting himself in life of
Òun ni kí
believers.
Ọlọ́run kó fi ara rẹ̀ wọ̀n nínú gbogbo ayé onígbàgbọ́.
Program will prepare the way.
ètò ìpàdé yóò mú ọ̀nà tọ́ni.
This holiness camp is preparing the way for
ìpàgọ́
revival.
ìwà mímọ́ yìí ń ṣètò ọ̀nà ìsọjí ni.
We are praying for
à
revival.
ń gbàdúrà fún ìsọjí.
We are waiting for revival.
à ń dúró de
We
ìsọjí.
are watching for
à
revival.
ń wọ̀nà fún
We
ìsọjí.
are expecting
à ń
revival.
retí ìsọjí.
And we will have that
à
revival.
á sì ní ìsọjí.
So programs, any program that is organized that is called revival is not that revival we are talking about.
gbogbo ètò tó wù ká ṣe nínú ìpàdé kò ń ṣe ìsọjí tí à ń sọ nípa
So
rẹ̀.
revival is not a scheduled program.
ìsọjí kì í ṣe ètò ìpàdé tí a ṣe.
Revival is not noise.
ìsọjí kì í ṣe àṣẹ ìfèdèfọ̀.
Even it's not prophecy or prayer.
kì í tiẹ̀ ṣe àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ tàbí
There are noises all about.
ariwo pọ̀ káàkiri.
People are shouting here and there.
àwọn èèyàn ń pariwo lọ́tún lọ́sì.
But that's not revival.
ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí kì í bẹ́ẹ̀lì sọ wípé ọlọ́run kò sí nínú
There
rẹ̀.
are many things that are catching our fancy these days.
ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé ọ̀pọ̀ nǹkan ló ti mú ìmòye wa dání.
Many people are victims of false prophets.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló sì ti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn wòlíì èké
Just because of the noise they are hearing.
nítorí àwọn ariwo tí wọ́n ń